Hi everybody, this is Marie, and Bruce is holding down the fort, keeping the dogs out of trouble. Happy 4th of July, Independence Day weekend. Hope you're all prepared to go have some fun this weekend, but stay safe and stay well, and travel safely. So let's get started. Today we're going to do a show on bracelets. Next week I think we'll probably have pendants back again, but today it's going to be bracelets. So, okay, here we go. Number 404 is Peruvian opal, and it's common opal, they call it, because it's not real sparkly, and it's sterling silver and then freshwater pearls. And this one is $36. And even though it is a common opal, you can see some sparkle in there. Can you see that right there? There's sparkle in there. I just noticed that. Yeah, so there's some sparkle in there in places. This is really pretty opal, I think. And then we got the fan-shaped sterling silver beads. All the beads in our bracelets are sterling silver and might have, but for chain of silver head pins, I might use silver filled, which is 100 times thicker than plated. But anyway, I love these fan blades, so I love to put them in. There's fan beads, so I like to put them in bracelets. But anyway, that's really pretty opal, and the bracelets are kind of an average size with a little extender on the end, and I can make it to fit whatever size you need. So anyway, that's number 404, $36, Peruvian opal. Next is a really weird rock or stone that you won't find very many places because it's really that rare. And it's one that I pack ratted away so that I didn't run out for a while. And it's Australian zebra stone. And it's made with copper. And then on these floaters here, there's sterling silver with the copper. This is number 405, and it's $36 also. And this Australian zebra stone is a very old stone, and it's really an interesting stone. So it's just kind of fascinating. I think I read somewhere it's like 2 million years old, something like that. It's a huge number of years old, but anyway, very rare. You probably won't see that very often, and probably is the first time you ever saw that kind of stone. Next one is number 406. It's $34, and this is coral, and it's a different kind of coral than maybe what you're used to seeing. And anyway, it's pretty. I love the two different shapes of coral, so you kind of get some difference in there. And it's a nice color of coral. It's a peachy colored coral, and it's smooth. I love that they polish it up so it's nice and smooth. So anyway, that is number 406. Number 407 is $32, and it's again Peruvian opal, and it's all different colors. These Peruvian opals in that strand that I got were all different colors, so it was really cool. And again, that's common opals, but once in a while you might see a little flash. This bead in the middle here is very unusual. I've had these for a long time, and I kind of ration them out and put them in bracelets because you just can't get them anymore. I got them for a really good price. Today, if I bought another one, it would probably cost almost as much the bracelet is selling for. So anyway, this is Peruvian opal and sterling silver, and has some really nice spring, summertime colors. Next is number 408. It's $34. It's lapis, freshwater pearls, and sterling silver. So this is nice lapis. It's pretty lapis, and you can see the pyrite in it, the flash in it. So I like diamond-shaped stones, something kind of different than what you normally get. And it's got little belly bead caps on it, which you don't see a whole lot anymore. And there you can see how it lays on the wrist. So something a little bit different there. Next up is another unusual stone. This is number 409. It's $34. And it's brown rhodochrosite. And so it's got brown rhodochrosite in it and then regular rhodochrosite. This pink in here, the little pink round ones, are normal rhodochrosite. This is brown rhodochrosite, which you don't see very often. So it's kind of pretty. It's a brown stone with pinky in it and peachy in it. See here, you can see where has a regular rhodochrosite mixed in with it. So pretty kind of fun looking colors. Something a little bit different. Pink and brown together, which is kind of unusual, but kind of fun. So, and again, that's number 409 for $34. Next up is 410. It's $38. And it is blue lace agate. And it's different because the blue lace agate is faceted. The big ones are faceted, which really give it a lot of shine, and the smaller ones are smooth. So, and then you've got these like palm leaf type bead cap on it, which is kind of cool. And these are sterling silver round flat beads, coin beads. So something a little bit different. You see the flash there on the faceted bead. So something a little bit different. And there you go. Next up is number 411. It's $34. And it's aquamarine. Oh, this is pretty aquamarine. And it's faceted too, which just makes it shine. If you can see that. And there you can see some flash in there. Can you see that flash? This is aquamarine with some chatoyancy, which isn't all that common, but oh gosh, look at that. Not only is the facet make it shine, but inside the rock, can you see that chatoyancy there? Same within here in the beads. So, and I like that there's two different shapes of faceted beads, which doesn't always happen. So you got the big diamond in the middle and then the square. So anyway, something a little bit different too. And again, that's aquamarine, $34, number 411. Next up is real summer stone. This is number 412. It's $30, and it's power shell and freshwater pearls. And this is double-sided power. See that there where you can see? Normally, power shell has a pretty side and an ugly side. And if you get shells that are not double-sided, if your beads flips over, you're going to see the ugly side. By ugly, I mean it's very plain. It's not real shiny. It's very plain. Well, this is double-sided. They take two beautiful sides of power shell, and they cut them They cut them and then they glue them together. See, both sides are beautiful. See that? Isn't that pretty? And power shell is from New Zealand. So anyway, no matter how the beads flip here, you're going to have pretty shells, pretty side beads, and this is really beautiful and shiny. So almost iridescent at times. Yeah, you can see that there. Anyway, that is $30. That's number 412. And last for this tray, and then I have one more tray. This is 413. It's $32, and it's freshwater pearls. And these are coin shape. Coin shape are kind of my favorite freshwater pearls, just because I think they're so cool. And these are like a light aqua freshwater pearl, and I just think these are the prettiest kind, and has a little bit of iridescent to it too. So nice summery aqua colored coin shaped freshwater pearls. Okay, let's go on to the next tray. Let's just put the next tray on top here. And sign behind is how to contact us if you'd like to purchase one of the items you see today, or maybe something else. Okay, next item up is number 414. This is something you probably haven't seen very often because it's kind of unusual. It's gray sheepskin jasper, and it's smoky quartz. It's number 414, and it's $30. This is the gray sheepskin jasper, and that's faceted, so it makes it really shiny, pretty. And then this is the smoky quartz, which is also faceted. So you're getting nice shine from both of them. And the gray sheepskin jasper just has unusual personality to it. It kind of almost has some depth to it because of the colors the way they are. So again, this gray sheepskin jasper, and it is and a smoky quartz, and that is $414 for $30. Next up is number 415, and it's $36. And this is a combination of several stones. This is, oh God, I can't remember, silver mist jasper, and it's faceted too. Those are big facets. And then this is garnet, round garnet, and this is AB crystals. So you're pulling in all the colors from here out into the rest of the bracelet, because you can see a little bit of garnet colored in there, red colored in there. So anyway, those are nice big Swarovski crystals on the side, and then some smaller ones there. So and this is my favorite kind of chain to use at the end of bracelets, and I can't get it anymore, so I'm kind of sad, but that's my favorite kind. That was back when silver was a lot cheaper. I've been using up my stockpile, and some of this stuff's gone. So this is $36. This is fun when you've got a focal bead in the middle. So just something different. Next up is another bracelet with a focal bead in the middle, but it's the same kind of bead as what is in the rest of the bracelet. This is lapis. It's $34. It's number 416. And this lapis has a lot of pyrite in it, so it makes it really shiny cool. So you've got 3 different kinds of lapis in here. You've got the big flat coin, round, and then the rondelle bead. So you've got some nice variety in here. And lapis is kind of getting mined out worldwide, so it's getting harder to find, so you kind of got to treasure all the lapis you got. So there's the lapis. Next up, we have some more of the power shell. This is number 417, and it's $32. And it's power shell and freshwater pearls. And this power shell is kind of cool because it's puffed up power shell. So it's double-sided, because otherwise this would be up like, curved on the top and then curved on the bottom that went up, and you would have an ugly side. But these are 2 curved shells that are glued together so that you're getting a nice side on both sides. I love that. So you got this nice puffy shell. And these have got great personality too, great shine, great personality. And then you've got the freshwater pearls there. Anyway, I think, these are Swarovski glass pearls. So, does that say freshwater? Swarovski pearls, yeah. Swarovski pearls are glass pearls, and the nice thing about them is they're all consistent. They're all perfectly shaped, so that's one of the things I liked about them. Anyway, that is number 417, $32. Next up is number 418 for $34, and this is chalcedony. And chalcedony is an interesting little stone, and it just is kind of nice different shapes. But then this chalcedony has some other colors in it. So, and this one's faceted. The center piece is faceted with a bead cap over the top, but these are round and they're like a pebble shape. So got different kinds of shaped sterling in here and different kinds of shaped chalcedony. And I like this chalcedony with a wave to it and faceted, because it really does give you a fun focal bead in the middle. I like bracelets with focal beads in the middle. But I know there are a lot of people that like bracelets that have the same pattern going through the whole thing. So kind of try to do different things. This is number 419. This is $32. And this is dyed turquoise here with that I'm pointing to here. And this is natural turquoise. So this is turquoise that's been dyed green. And usually when they dye turquoise green like that, it's because the turquoise didn't have a whole lot of personality. So, just not very good strong color to it. So they dye it, and lots of times the turquoise, it was soft, so they dye it and they give it some strength to it. But this is natural turquoise here, and I just love this turquoise. I think this is so beautiful. I'm not sure where this turquoise is from. It's either from the United States or it's from China, one of the two. I'm guessing that it's from China, but it is beautiful. And you can really see kind of that depth to it. So, and this is $419, $32. And you can see that that's got some southwestern beads alongside of it. So, there you go. Next up is number 420. And it's $36. And these are vintage brass and Swarovski crystals. This vintage brass is American-made brass. It's a company that is started and is owned by 3 American women, and they wanted to start a company that would feature metal made in the United States. And they make all their beads have something to do with some fantasy type thing. So this is a maiden head with her hair made to look kind of like an octopus, but those are her tresses, and then these beads, but these are Swarovski crystals with it. But these are really, I love the vintage. It's really pretty. It's very good quality brass too. And then these are sterling silver connectors here. So there we go. Next up we have some amethyst. This is number 421. It's $32. And this is amethyst. This amethyst, the small coin beads are faceted. The other beads are smooth and soft. And they're like an oval coin bead, where the round ones are faceted. And they're kind of 2 different kinds of amethyst. So this amethyst really has a lot of personality to it. And can wear with a lot of different colors because it's got a little bit of brown in it, some white in it. So anyway, $32. Next up is an all Swarovski crystal and sterling silver bracelet. It's number 422 and it's $32. This is a nice sterling silver centerpiece in here. Swarovski crystals in here. If you're interested in a bracelet, but you prefer one that's not pink, that has some of their different color crystal in, I can always do that too. And this has something just pretty and kind of delicate, but kind of a little bit more than delicate. But anyway, pretty and sparkly. And last up today is number 423, and it's $36. And this is Idaho Hidden Valley Jasper. And also has freshwater pearls in it and Utah Wonderstone. Okay, so this is Hidden Valley Jasper here, and this is Wonderstone here. So these are both stone. This is made out of 2 stones from the United States. And I have to tell you, they're both very smooth stones. These are the type of thing you just like to just run your finger over. It's so smooth. And these are just very rich colors here. And then the freshwater pearls in here. And as I said, this one's $36. But anyway, it makes a nice focal piece. So you can wear it one way if you want no yellow in it. Here you can have it this way if you want a little yellow colors in it. So something different. And on my skin, things don't look as good because I don't get tan. Today, I just have bruises I have squiggly little veins that are hard to get at. And so they kind of beat up on me a little bit in the hospital. I made life real difficult for us nursing staff. So if you see a little green here, it's not my zombie outfit. That's my get out of the hospital get up. So anyway, that's our last piece for today. Next week we'll be back with some more pendants that we've made, and if there's something else you want to see, let us know. If you're interested in any of the bracelets, but you'd rather have something changed about it, or you want a magnetic clasp, or you want something added to it, or something switched up, just let us know. We can do anything since it's our jewelry and we made it. So above there, you can see how you reach us. And again, we're trying to get set up to go on to put our shows on YouTube. Haven't got it accomplished yet, but I hope to get that done. When that happens, I'm going to go back and do the previous shows, or whichever previous shows I can, go back and put those on YouTube too. So anyway, thank you so much. Have a wonderful holiday weekend celebrating the independence of our country. And drive safely, be safe, and stay well. And don't forget the social distance and wear your mask, because we want to see everybody healthy this fall. And hopefully someday we will have craft shows again. So thank you very much. Good seeing you. Bye-bye.